Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to A-Train Gaming. In today's video, I want to talk about something that was probably more talked about in the beginning of the game, like within the first couple of weeks. And that is something that is the Reflex site over the ELO site in Black Ops 3. Now, this isn't some video to announce like I figured out anything new about it. But there's not much to figure out, honestly. It is just personal preference. It's just some people are used to this, and some people just like the new ELO for that little enhanced, viewing area. And then the one, factual difference about it is I saw it in a Drifter video. For those of you who don't watch, he does a lot of good informational Call of Duty videos. And it's either like a 0.1 or a 0.01% zoom difference. That's about it, which people say is unnoticeable, but I will say with the Reflex over ELO, especially when I spectate, even when I play a little bit, I do notice a slight difference in zoom. So whether that makes it a little easier to be accurate with the Reflex, I personally don't know. Again, it's just personal preference, but what inspired me to make this video today was I was having a lot of trouble with, in Arena, you can do pick and bans, and when people ban the M8, they take it out of the game. I've been kind of struggling trying to use a second AR. I'm very consistent with the M8, and usually pretty consistent with other guns, but I've been in a slump with the Man of War and the XR2, and I just kind of started experimenting, and this was my first game using an XR2 with a Reflex. Usually I use it with an ELO, and I had much more success. It was probably just the lobby, but just maybe it's just like a confidence thing and trying out something new, just keeping it fresh. I'm not sure. But it's kind of weird because I know, like everyone says, there isn't really a big difference, which there isn't. But I run ELO and Reflex depending on the gun. I run in, I think, Reflex on the XR2 now and the HVK. Other than that, I don't really know the KN. I don't really use the KN. But then the M8, the Shiva, the Man of War, the ICR, I use the ELO. And I don't know why that is for any reason. But it's just kind of like I wish there was like a more information about like the difference or anything. Like, I don't know if there's any difference at all with like the detection. It kind of feels like, at least with the XR2. The XR2 for me is a gun that is still very viable, and sometimes it's even better than the M8 because of those one bursts, but sometimes it kind of has that random little bounce factor, if you know what I'm talking about, especially when you're getting shot. It's kind of like in the older Call of Duties if you didn't run toughness. It's kind of easier with the M8 to shoot when you're getting shot than compared to the XR2. But with the Reflex, I find it a little more manageable. But again, it was probably just that it's, trying something new, and I just got into a favorable lobby, because I did pretty good. I went on, I think I was like 23-3 in this little part that I recorded. But I was just wondering what your guys' thoughts are on the ELO versus Reflex. Which one do you use and why? Is it just a preference thing? Do you find one better? I know a lot of people have been using the Reflex or the red dots for years, and all the other sites that they put out in games have been pretty trash in the past, like ACOGs and stuff. Nothing else is really viable. Except this is different because now the ELO is actually, I would say, I don't know if it's like a 50-50 split. I want to say more people are still using the Reflex, but the ELO is a site that's usable and used by a lot of people, and it's obviously good for a reason, and so is the Reflex. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all later.